Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're at the whale of a world. So it's a globe with a whale in the middle of it. Can you see it? And we're down at the Ocean at Adventure Bay in Tasmania. Much better day today than it was yesterday. Alright guys, so we've just parked up in the car park at the beach. We're going to South Bruny National Park. We're doing the Fluted Cape Walk. So we'll montage. On this circuit, you'll be rewarded with magnificent views of the ocean and the southern Bruny coastline. Take a short walk to Grass Point, an open grassland where you can see the remains of structures associated with the bay whaling industry. 1.5 hour return, 2 kilometers one way. Or we can go further, which is 5.4 kilometers, 2.5 hour return. And we've got to double those each time we do it. It's also a sensitive bird breeding area, so you've got to be careful when we're walking along the sand. So as we walk along the sand, looking at the ocean and the beach, you've got Emma's photos that are montaging through. And we'll make our way up to the hill eventually and see where we end up there. Alright, made it up the hill to the Fluted Cape Circuit track start. And now we just start walking. 2.5 kilometres. So this quiet corner of Adventure Bay once rang with the rough shouts of working men, reeked of smoke and steam from bubbling pots of boiling blubber and tanks of rotting whale flesh.
It stank.
The tethered whale carcasses lay in the shallows of, or on rock platforms at the water's edge. Winches and cables hold lumps of blubber up to the fires, and ash remains show where at least 4 try-works pots once operated. Alright, so we're getting closer to the end of the walk, I think. It's pretty muddy. I wouldn't suggest doing it during rain or just after rain. It's pretty muddy, pretty slippery. It's everywhere. But in Tasmania, sometimes you just can't avoid it. But it's a really lovely walk so far. Can't wait to see what the tippity top of it's like. And we made it to the other end of the walk. So that way to Adventure Bay, and that way to the Fluted Cape. Alright, out on the rocky beach. The rain's coming that way, you can't see any of the cape anymore. Kelly Lucas Station. He liked a snug spot out in the wind to smoke his pipe. He liked to be comfortable sitting on a stool made from whale vertebrae. He could lean against the sun-warmed rock wall and keep an eye on things. Or was the whale vertebrae simply a handy fish cleaning bench? We'll never know for sure. Look at this pool here. It's so clear, the water. Can I get onto that one? Look at that. The shadow just swam past. There's a fish that was seaweed just then. It's so clear. Love the clear water. It's a shame it's so cold. And now the other side. Not quite as clear because of the water and the waves rippling around. You can see into it a little bit. Okay, we made it back. It only took us 2 hours and 45 minutes to do the 1 hour 15-minute return. But we made it. Alright, Dennis Point at the jetty. Some oysters. Clear water. So Dennis Point. Oh, a little bit of squid ink here. Oh, lots of squid ink here. This is where squidding happens. Alright, Dennis Point Beach. The rocks in the beach area. It's a pretty good looking beach. A barbecue picnic area. Is it electric barbecue or gas barbecue? It's out of order, that's what it is.